Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, is it worth it to buy an Avatar: The Last Airbender Commander Bundle? In lieu of pre-constructed Commander decks for the new Avatar set, Wizards of the Coast is releasing a product that they're billing as a Commander Bundle. The Commander Bundle has a lot of similarities to the regular bundles from prior sets, with one notable addition: special promos of some expensive Commander staples. The goal? Encourage Commander players to buy Avatar sealed product by way of high-end reprints like Fierce Guardianship and Enlightened Tutor. But just how likely are you to open one of the Chase promos in a bundle, and how much value do you lose if you open one or two of the cheaper cards? How valuable are the contents of the rest of the box? And most importantly, with an MSRP of $109.99 and markups on the secondary market soaring beyond even that, is the chance at a $40 card or two worth the financial risk? Also, what relevance does this product have for Commander players and the format as a whole? I mean, they wouldn't just slap the name Commander on a fat pack so that they could sell it for $100, would they? Would they? It really is a shame that there were no Commander precons with this set, but tell you what, if you design your own Avatar Commander precon, then I might send you a collector booster box courtesy of Architect, because we're holding a Build Your Own Avatar Commander precon contest, and not one, but two lucky winners will get a free collector booster box of Avatar: The Last Airbender, courtesy of Architect, sponsor of this video. Over the next week, build and brew your very own Avatar precon using any legendary from Avatar, either the main set or a legendary from the Avatar Eternal set, whatever Avatar legendary that you want to build around. Show us what you think an Avatar precon really should have been. If you do not already have an Architect account, you'll need to create one at www.architect.com/Tolarian. Build your deck list using their amazing deck building tools, then just submit your deck list to the competition hosted right on their website. It really is that easy and costs you nothing to enter. And it costs nothing to use Architect either. Architect is the best website on the internet for keeping up to date with your Magic collection. Whether you're creating deck lists or just managing your own cards and collections, it's an intuitive and powerful deck-building platform that combines the utility of digital record keeping with the visual appeal of physical Magic the Gathering. You can also playtest your deck lists on it too. That's pretty rad. Submissions for this Build Your Own Avatar Precon contest close on the 28th, and winners for the collector booster boxes will be announced on December 5th. So create an account at www.architect.com/Tolarian and submit your deck list, and you might walk away with a collector booster box of Avatar. Thank you, Architect, for sponsoring this contest and this video. An Avatar: The Last Airbender Commander Bundle contains the following: 9 Avatar: The Last Airbender Play Boosters, 1 Avatar Collector Booster, a land pack consisting of 30 lands, 15 of which are foil, a click wheel for tracking life totals, a promo pack containing the 5 promo cards, and of course the cardboard storage box that is included with bundles. MSRP is, as stated, $109.99. The promo pack consists of 3 guaranteed cards: Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, and Swiftfoot Boots. The remaining 2 cards are random. As you can see, we pulled an Enlightened Tutor and Entomb, but these cards could just as easily have been Worldly Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Gamble, Flawless Maneuver, Deflecting Swat, Deadly Rollick, Fierce Guardianship, or if you are exceptionally unlucky, Obscuring Haze. Now, even if you're getting this for that MSRP price of about $110, that's still a hefty sum to drop without knowing the value of the contents. So let us take an in-depth look at the financial value, shall we? A Play Booster Pack of Avatar: The Last Airbender has an MSRP of $6.99, while a Collector Booster Pack has an MSRP of $37.99. Therefore, if you were to buy the 9 Play Booster Packs at MSRP, you'd be spending $62.91, which when combined with that Collector Booster Pack at $37.99, means that the total price of the sealed product in the Commander Bundle is $100.90, which is essentially the the MSRP. As for the guaranteed promos, as of the time of recording, the market price for their cheapest printings are $1.04 for the Sol Ring, 32 cents for an Arcane Signet, and $1.14 for Swiftfoot boots, which is an exact total of $2.50 in the guaranteed promos. If your two random promos are worth at least $6.59 together, then the total contents of a Commander bundle is indeed worth MSRP without even assigning a value to the lands, the click wheel, or the storage box. To say nothing of the value you may be getting, the two random promos are worth more than $6.59. And I have good news on that front. You are guaranteed to hit that price threshold and exceed it. The current market prices for the cheapest printings of the 10 random cards are as follows. Deflecting SWAT is at the top at $51.17, and there's a lot of value in the remaining cards, except of course for Obscuring Haze, which is worth less than $4. So looking at all of this, the absolute worst value you can pull from these two random slots is $14.44 if you were to open Obscuring Haze and gamble. Conversely, the best you can open is Deflecting SWAT and Fierce Guardianship, which comes out to a total of $91.23. The average value of the two slots is a very solid $42.63. So the average value of a Commander bundle is $145.13, netting you on average $35 in value if you buy the bundle for MSRP. If you win big, your $100 will have gotten you $195 in packs and cards. Again, this is still omitting the box and the click wheel. And to reiterate, even if you get the two lowest value promos, you still have covered the cost of MSRP. This is a legitimately solid deal from a financial perspective. Again, assuming you bought these at MSRP. What about the cards themselves? Yes, many of them are expensive, but are they good choices for a Commander product? And is this even a Commander product? Let's take a closer look. The promos break down into three categories: artifacts, tutors, and free spells. Sol Ring and Arcane Signet are two of the most ubiquitous cards in Commander. Nearly every Commander 99 starts with these two cards. Swiftfoot Boots, on the other hand, is not on the same level as Sol Ring and Arcane Signet, but it's still a card that goes in a lot of decks. It's not unreasonable to include all three of these cards, but I would not call them particularly exciting. The tutors, on the other hand, are incredibly powerful cards. At higher bracket tables, all five of Mystical, Enlightened, and Worldly Tutor, as well as Entomb and Gamble, are the kinds of cards that show up in the majority of decks in their colors. It is a little strange, however, to say this product is geared toward Commander when these cards are only highly played among a certain subset of Commander players. Perhaps they should have called this product the Bracket 4 Commander Bundle. The best of the free spells are some of the strongest cards in Commander. Mana is the balancing system in Magic, and any card that circumvents the mana system is going to be exceptionally strong. The strongest of these by far are Deflecting SWAT, Fierce Guardianship, and Deadly Rollick. But Flawless Maneuver is no slouch either. Obscuring Haze is not a bad card per se, but it certainly looks underpowered when it stands next to its cousins in the cycle. If this was the model that Wizards was going to present for their Avatar Commander product, I believe the free spells were excellent choices to include, but these free spells were first introduced in Commander precons that you could buy for $40 to $45, so why couldn't these cards have been reprinted in precons? A Commander Precon contains a ready-to-play, right-out-of-the-box 100-card deck that includes 10 brand-new Magic cards, original designs. Universe Beyond Precons, such as the ones we got for Final Fantasy, can include as many as 25 original designs. These had an MSRP of $69.99, whereas in-universe Commander Precons have an MSRP of $44.99. The Final Fantasy Precons had a total singles cost of between $95 and $120 at the time of release, which, if you could get them at MSRP, offered a guaranteed positive financial value, and more importantly, gave you a complete deck that you could immediately start playing with. I see no reason why we couldn't have gotten 4 Avatar Precons, one for each elemental nation, inside of which were reprints of the free spells. Maybe omitting Obscuring Haze, because that would have been a bummer. Now, it's true, if they had gone that method, they likely wouldn't have included the tutors, as these are not the kind of cards that they typically put in precons. But these tutors have been reprinted a few times before, and most of them are $10 or $15 cards. So Wizards could have just included different $10 or $15 cards within these supposed Avatar precons. And of course, they also could have given us brand new designs, most of which would carry a value of about $10 to $15 each on the secondary market. The difference between what you get with a Commander bundle and what we would have gotten for a Commander precon begs the question, what exactly does this bundle have to do with Commander? Why is this what we're receiving instead of Commander precons? You can't build a Commander deck out of 10 booster packs. At least half of what you're going to open will be draft chaff, unplayable in any Commander deck. This product is actually much closer to a regular bundle than it is to any Commander product that we've gotten before. Compare this to the Chocobo bundle from Final Fantasy. The Chocobo bundle contained 10 play booster packs, one 12-card Chocobo booster, one alt art foil promo, one of 12 scene cards, 32 basic lands, half of which were foil, a click wheel, and of course the Chocobo edition storage box. The MSRP of this product, wait for it, $109.99. The Commander bundle is essentially the exact same product as the Chocobo bundle from Final Fantasy, except the Chocobo bundle didn't come at the expense of the 4 Commander precons that were also released with Final Fantasy. And that is what this product is. It's the Avatar version of the Chocobo bundle, but it's been branded to appeal directly to Commander players as opposed to collectors. Granted, there is plenty of overlap between those two groups, but at the end of the day, this is a product that is for collectors. It is much more bundle than it is Commander. And it didn't have to be this way. It could have been a great product from a financial perspective and also provided actual utility to the player base it was marketed towards. If they really wanted this product to be a Commander product, then why didn't they put more effort into giving players the tools they need to actually build Commander decks? Many of the Commander staples they chose to include are game changers. Where are the high-end, valuable staples that are run in Commander decks of all brackets, including lower brackets? And where are the legendary creatures? Yes, you're sure to open many legendaries in your packs, as Avatar is a set full of legendaries, so many legendaries. But why only give players the opportunity to open the same legends they could open in the main Avatar set? Why not design, say, 5 legends that are unique to the Commander bundle? Or give players more opportunity to open the exclusive legends that you could only open in Jumpstart packs? Avatar Jumpstart is chock full of cards that are clearly made for Commander. The Eternal versions of Aang, Katara, Zuko, Toph, and Azula, for instance, are a kind of cycle that involves experience counters. All 5 make for awesome monocolor Commanders. And yet the only way you can open these cards or any other great Commander-oriented design in the Commander bundle is if you happen to open them in that single collector booster. Otherwise, you have to buy Jumpstart packs, which are meant as a casual play experience, not something you're ripping wrappers for value in. As it stands, I do not consider this product a Commander bundle. It's much closer to a loot box, where you could walk away very happy or you could walk away disappointed, especially if you spent more than MSRP to buy it. And here's the thing, you are incredibly likely to need to spend more than MSRP to buy it. On the secondary market right now, the Commander bundle is selling for $190. $190. That's more expensive than a complete play booster box. And even those are too expensive. If that figure rings a bell, that's because I said it earlier in the video. $190 is the maximum value you can open in a Commander bundle, if you pull the best 2 cards, Deflecting SWAT and Fierce Guardianship. In other words, the vast majority of vendors selling Commander bundles right now are doing so at a price that completely negates any profit you could open in these bundles in the absolute best case scenarios. If you spend $190 on a bundle and you open Obscuring Haze and Gamble, then that is a devastating financial blow. The total cost of the 5 free spells and the 5 tutors is $213.16. That's less than the cost of 2 Commander bundles at MSRP, and guarantees you all 10 cards that you would be buying those bundles to have just a chance at getting. I say this anytime there is a new product, but it is especially true right now. Do not pay markups for a bundle. Do not under any circumstances buy the Commander bundle for more than MSRP. The bundle is not a good product for the utility of its contents. It's a good product, and yeah, it is a good product because of the value of its contents. And that value is utterly moot if you don't buy it for MSRP. Or if you can't find the bundle for its MSRP and you're only willing to spend as much as MSRP, which you should be, then here's another data point for you. The cost of the 3 best free spells, Deflecting Swat, Fierce Guardianship, and Deadly Rollick, is $109.45. That's just under MSRP. Final conclusion. The Avatar Commander Bundle is a pretty solid product that is financially worth it, but only if you buy it for MSRP. Financial value aside, however, its worth as a Commander product is dubious, as you are mostly spending your money on booster packs, which is not the best product for new or established Commander players. When compared to the missing Commander precons, such as those which were available with Final Fantasy, it is extremely disappointing not to get original card designs and a larger selection of reprints, all of which come in the form of playable Commander decks that cost less than the MSRP of this product. Nonetheless, in isolation of the Commander marketing, as a premium bundle, this is a B+, though I will say that buying this at a markup is an angry red letter D for do not do this, dummy. Buying this at markup negates all, I repeat, all financial worth. Only pay MSRP. I hope very much this video has been of some help to you. Remember that you can build your own Avatar Precon and submit it on Archidekt for a chance at a collector booster box of Avatar. We're actually giving away 2 of these, and all you have to do is create an account at www.archidekt.com/Tolarian and submit a deck list. Remember, all you have to do is brew what you think of as an Avatar Precon using any legendary from Avatar, either the main set or a legendary from the Eternal set, and show us what you think a Commander Precon for Avatar should have been, could have been. If you don't already have that Archidekt account, you'll create one at archidekt.com/Tolarian, build your deck list, and then submit it via the website. It's that easy and costs you nothing to enter. Submissions close on the 28th, and winners for the Collector Booster Box will be announced on December 5th. Crack the cards open and sell them for the Commander deck that you want to build, or the Modern deck that you want to build for all I care. Just sell the box. I don't care. It's worth $520. You do you. That's archidekt.com/Tolarian, and thank you, Archidekt, for such an amazing Magic the Gathering website and giveaway.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
What's up? It's Shuffle Up and Play, and today the theme of our Commander episode is themes.
Let's talk about my theme. All of my cards are orbs of some fashion. The entire deck has to have spheres in it.
I did not tell anyone else at the table to build a theme. I just kind of said, bring whatever you want to bring. You're the only person with a theme.
You know, if you attack Prof, you get to draw a card.
You know, if you attack Prof, you'll regret it.
You know what? I'm a filthy blue mage.
So a blue mage.
Yes.
Aven Interrupter, who is carrying his orb.
That's incredible. Stop stealing my things.
I am finally of an age where I think I need glasses.
Did you just say that to a table of 3 people with glasses?
I've been of that age since 6.